path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. She seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Glue hive and fall flat. That sounds wonderful. Well, we've already boosted quickness, so what if we, like, double boost it? Let's stack quickness. Oh, you hit the rock. She is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the desolate sprawl of Fall Flat. Stranger than usual? How would we know? We've known her for like a day. How would we know what her usual is? This is the path that Jomer Manymane ran across so many times. Can you not feel his presence? Him and all his friends here in the sand, in the air, and all about? At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to have more of a lightness in their step. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Nice. All the quickness. We have a very bendy caravan and bouncy. We're at Giant Scorpy. Hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Ricky insists you take a look after you settle in. You never did tell me more stuff, brah. What's up? Hedwyn motions for you to join him. His easygoing smile soon fades. You asked before, how come you can't conduct the rites yourself? It's a fair question, and I wanted to respond. It's not that we don't think you could do it. I told you when we met, you're tougher than you look. It's just your connection to those books. To us, we need your guidance out there in the field. We can't do this ourselves. I've made that clear. You've made that clear. You're our reader. Out of all of us, you have the most important job. Nor do we have a substitute if you decide that job is not for you. He pauses for a moment, then his expression softens. Look, we'll help each other to get out of here. And as for the rights, we don't want you to feel left out. Every time we go out there, you're right there with us, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for hearing me out. Good talk. He nods to you in a reassuring way as he departs, leaving you to consider what he said. Well, I figured it was a little rude to ask why he was exiled, like, right off the bat. Come on. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the lands, and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions, nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. I'm glad, I like the writing, but I am glad that there's a plain text. That is really cracked out. He looks like he has cucumbers on his eyes. $30. Odd creature. Hey guys, hey, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. Say, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't it a little out of the way? Ah well, let's just say you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been round the block, and so... As Ron keeps blathering, Ricky signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, sister. Got no informant to say that there's something here connected to these this rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn off some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. So anyways, you guys got something for me or what? That plain parcel you got there, I can take it off your paws if you want. Something good for the rights. I'll have 40 in total. You know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now, you gonna take something off my hands or what? I want the moon crest, eh? Alright. Oh, whatever, I'll trust you, sure. Purchase moon crest for 20 bucks. That's a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, you know, and you got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so thanks. Apparently, any one of us bozos could get a little edge out of that thing during the raids. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Decide who shall wield it! What's it do again? Cool. Well, let's give it to a puppy. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet getting real something or other from all the hoofing around, and so you see, Ricky indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Cool. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like her, seems real nice, you know. Sure. Let's get wrecked. As you complete preparations for the raids to commence, you notice Shay approaching. You notice, too, that she's wearing your companion's raiments. We can go home? Shay, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Royale. I thought that maybe you were being funny at the time? Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. So, do we have like a mascot or like a secret player? You lose your aura when you grasp the orb.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomir?
Oh, you know.
Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rights were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries and the rights approach. It's a puppy! Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. Hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and I am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Delbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. Tailwind crest. Even more quickness. Thank him and begin. That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be her call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum! I ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well, reader. Who shall it be?
Now let us begin.
You must choose. Want the puppy. Don't have to tell me twice, sister. Well, let's see what she's about. Okay.
Shay.
But I can equip her with it. Or him. Well, he said he would sit out, so. There, now she won't be so slow. As you will. Oh god, it's dark out here. Hey, I'll have other chances. I think you did the right thing. Nightwings, I trust you're all well prepared for these old eyes, yet I see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son?
Father.
I hope so, father. Here, now let me show you.
Now begin. 'Twas the first banishment. The Nightwings are the first to strike. Banished.
Oh,
Your
that was
fellow
unfortunate.
exiles remain banished.
No!
There it is.
I didn't hold it long enough.
Each pyre now burns no more brightly than the other. Exactly by the book.
Good job, puppy. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jomer Many-Mane bring blessings unto us this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against him, father. Please keep fighting. Collect raindrops.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son? Beauteous.
Oops, I did not mean to do that. That was kind of an accident. But it worked out, so it's fine.
Rookie plunged into their fire. Seize the orb.
he's trying to drop it.
You.
Oh, shit.
A shameful outcome.
This is...
They simply threw it in.
Haha! Oh, hilarious! Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh!
Unfortunate.
That was unfortunate. That was a good jump. Hew, 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 hew.
Jodariel plunged into their pyre.
5 left.
Your victory's at hand. That one almost got through.
No kidding.
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail.
Woohoo!
Their pyre burns, whilst that of their adversaries is but ash.
That's unfortunate.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Guess we won? I think we did. I think we did. Alas, that in doing so, we set back that family we confronted. Exiles of the Nightwings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense. We are the fate. We do what is ordained, and nothing less. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience. It seems the exiled rookie opened up his eyes a bit.
See that, chums? Old rookie Greentail's got some bite in him yet. Sweet.
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself. Until the stars align.
Hello, excuse me? I mean, would you excuse me for a moment? Do you think... You're one of them? What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What's the matter with you? It is against the rights for us even to speak like this. I did not know that. I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all of this is very new to me, and so I thought maybe... Cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, like, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you? How about you? This is a Nightwind's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I just... I have to go. Wait, Elmer. Wait, I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. I'll just stick with standard. As you return to the wagon after prevailing over the fate, you notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? I don't know. He kind of just evaporated. I'm sorry. I looked at him and he went away. Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel. He's gone. You see, it's true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel who'd been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. He joined the others in the search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of this lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the Cairn hub. Then. That's right, we have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him, on this night or another. They continue searching for some time, however the minstrel is nowhere to be found. There's something I was gonna do and I can't remember now. Ooh, it's sparkly. After having prevailed against the fate in a pitched battle last night, you find Hedwyn off on his own. You sense he wants to talk about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. I guess we'll have some tough choices to make before this is all over, my friend. Just been thinking about that. I'm glad you let the others go instead of me during the rite. I mean that, all the more since we succeeded. I don't know what's more intense, participating in the rite or just watching from the sidelines. Anyway, thank you for checking in. I'll have to go make sure we're ready to move. He's pissed. He departs to check on things outside. You sense he has no misgivings about what had transpired, and it is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. Hey! He offered to sit out, so I took him up on his offer. If you don't want to sit out, then don't offer. Ah! Appears to be a vagabond who has wandered the downside for some time and somehow managed to get by. Her simple and sincere demeanor suggests she likely was shunned by the Commonwealth and would have been considered a savage by the standards there. She seems unusually interested in the legends of the 8 scribes. Moon touched. There's still no sign of the lone minstrel, though Jodryle tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you're headed. You consider where to search for him. Why? Oh, we didn't go this way last time, so maybe it's interesting. As you travel through the barren wastes of the Glue Hive, Hedwyn seems more ill at ease than usual. There's no sign of the missing minstrel. Sorry about this, Jody. I had a hunch he must have come this way. Would that our hunches could be more dependable, but do not fear, we shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch to me. More of a promise. You pick up the bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they refused to say much more for now. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming for us. We have to be ready, we have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever it is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. Prepare for the night. I don't think there's anything new there. It usually says something. Yeah. Just that check. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers, lots of them. Then what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Shay. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments in the books. Indeed, one of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall just be like one of our rights. Hedwyn turns to you. Seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, miss. Please, you have to let me. And the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Jodorel exchanges looks with Hedwyn. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Okay. That howling sound, it means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. Aim assistant settings, it's okay. Nice. Just like little. Oh god. They're exploding. Oops. More, I think. There's many more. Oh, here they come. Here they come. No. Most of them. Is it over now at last? It is. I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched beasts. Huh? Then Shay spots something creeping towards her. Whoa, what? Ah! It's very ferocious. The howling subsides and your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Shay. You find her in one piece along with an unfamiliar little vase. Squee! We have a pet! Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Squee-hoo! You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by the Drive-Imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Both excited and frustrated by something. Just seems to have a history with your Blackleg, and you're beginning to understand him. The Drive-Imp recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He's pleased to meet you. You can now understand it. The Drive-Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you and explained your companions what little you've learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other Drive-Imp stared at him with something like reverence. Woohoo. He seems to have something on his mind. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you and stares at you with his giant, adorable eyes. Giant, adorable, and soulless eyes. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates that he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they do not know how to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he's happy to be back where he belongs and urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brother and settled in the wagon's rafters. Alright.